Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have some great guests today. I have a great design dilemma at the end. People have been writing in, so I have some answers to their dilemmas and their questions. I have Shantae Bradley here with me from Because Butterflies Are Blue.
Hi.
Can't wait to learn more about that.
Absolutely.
Actually, I can't wait for them to learn more about this. And I have Jandy Matthews from F&M Bank. You've been on the show before.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, as well. Always great to see you. Thank you. So nice
Absolutely.
to.
Thank you
You
for
actually
having
reminded
me.
me we have met before.
Yes.
Yes, but you said there was a cocktail involved, so that was the problem. I love it. Implementing financial New Year's resolutions, it involves setting specific measurable goals, creating a detailed plan of action like a budget and automation, and consistently tracking your progress. And today, Jandy is going to talk to us about this as we go into the new year.
Yes.
Yes.
So creating financial goals for the year is kind of like creating your first New Year's resolution. Like, you don't want to set something so big that you can't do. Like, I want to lose 100 pounds. Well,
Yes.
you're probably not going to lose 100 pounds. So let's start small. Let's create small goals that we can reach. I did learn that you can create a budget through like ChatGPT, through AI. So
Okay.
that would be a really great place to start. Is creating a budget is a good place to start.
Yeah, and we talked about that before the show. You want to be careful, though, on those not to give them your statements and information.
Yeah, some of them will ask for a statement. I wouldn't feel comfortable uploading a statement.
Right.
Maybe just give the information without giving account numbers, personal information, because then it's out there on the World Wide Web for everybody.
Exactly. Well, and everybody knows you're from F&M Bank. You are the manager there at the branch in Lincoln.
I am, yes.
Yes, I need to come see you some. No, let me ask you this, because I bank at the one in Evans. Can I come out and access my account out in Lincoln?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we can
it's-
see the same
okay,
thing.
Okay,
You're our customer too.
I love it. I should come out, but I love all the people in Evans so much.
I know.
If I'm in a hurry, I'll just have to go through the drive-through, and usually they're like, "Why are you doing that?" Because I usually go in and spend 30 minutes to say hi to everybody.
Right.
Because
Great people out there.
yeah, I love how community-driven F&M Bank is. It is a small community. I've had issues not with the bank, but some issues with my accounts with my vendors as I buy for my store and projects and things. And I just go in and you all wave a magic wand and you fix everything.
Connie's the best.
Oh, Connie, that's her. She does it. I love it. So we want to set specific measurable goals. Instead of saying, I want to save more money, define clear, actionable objectives. But again, don't get too crazy and,
Right.
do baby steps, maybe
Right.
a monthly thing,
Yeah,
weekly
like if you've
thing.
never saved money at all, like you can't start saying, I'm going to save $100 a month, because that's $100 out of your budget.
Exactly.
Maybe start small, like $10 a month, and then you can build from that. It's funny because saving is so important, but
Yes.
we're all bad at it.
Oh,
Like,
we
I'm a
are.
banker, I'm bad at saving.
Okay. Well, it's good to know. Good to know.
But if you start small, then it's easy to build from there.
Yes, and you want to prioritize. You want to focus on foundational needs first,
Right.
such as building an emergency fund, and then paying off high interest debt.
Yes, like the average credit card rate right now is 22%.
Wow.
So when you overspend monthly, then you are you want to go to your credit card to buy the things that you need.
Yes.
So maybe buy the things you need first, and then look at your wants. Do you need that Louis Vuitton, or do you need milk? So
Makes
important
sense.
things.
Yes, exactly. Automate your finances. Pay yourself first. Set an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts, like a 401k or IRA, with each paycheck.
Absolutely. Now with online banking, you can set that up to automatically come out. So if you have a goal of saving $100 a month, then you can just go ahead and set that up as an auto transfer every month. You don't have to physically do that, which makes that a lot easier, because if the bank does it for you, then it takes it out of your hands.
Exactly. And let me talk about your online banking. I have, for years, always I've never worked with a local bank before. It's always been the national brands, and I won't mention names, and they're fine. But when I log into F&M Bank, it's like fmbanknow.com.
Correct.
I know it well, because when I get on there and log in, it is so easy to do anything like this, or check a stat, anything. I log log in, and I was mentioning it to my partner the other day, and it's like, it's so easy to log into F&M. You don't have to go. I still remember going back and forth trying to find what I needed on the previous bank I was working with. It was difficult because there were so many drop-down menus and so many tabs and this and that. It's very easy to use
It's very
your website.
user-friendly.
Yeah,
right.
very user-friendly.
And too, as you're saving, you can see that account grow as you're saving. So to me, I want to see the process. I want to see the money go in there. I want to see the growth.
Yeah, there's a sense of accomplishment with that.
Right.
Yeah, and it's never. We talked before with F&M about getting children started with accounts so that they're already conditioned to do this. You want to monitor the progress and adjust. You want to schedule reviews. Commit an hour a month to review your progress and plan for the next period once you reach some of those goals.
Right. And one thing you and I kind of talked about before the show was maybe take a minute to look through your statement and see where you're spending money that you could be saving. You mentioned that both you and your husband were both paying for Prime accounts. There's no need for that,
Right.
Or are you paying for a streaming subscription that you don't use?
Yes.
So, important things like that where you can save money.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Seek support. Don't be afraid to ask for professional advice. Sometimes it's a friend, sometimes it's a banking professional. I think sometimes people get embarrassed to ask a stranger. But that's what's great about F&M. You go in, you make friends.
Right.
I would be very comfortable going in and talking about my financial situation with anybody at F&M in the Evans office because I know them.
Right.
They're my friends.
Right.
I've gotten to, they weren't my friends really before. A couple of them were, I'll be honest. But they've become better friends now that I'm in there quite a bit. Right. And I would not be embarrassed at all. There's a comfort level.
Right. It's not just our job. That's what we love to do. That's why we're there. That's why we go to work every day, is to help people. And so we want to see you succeed at your goal, no matter what that is.
Yes.
So we love that people come in and ask us questions. So you do have to be careful too, because there's a lot of TikTok information out there about financial goals and planning. And while there's some great information, you need to vet that information and make sure that you're doing things that are financially sound.
Yes, and some of that's global.
Yes.
It's not localized. Sometimes you need to talk to local people because different things
Right.
might be happening here.
Right.
For sure. Well, that's great to know. And again, it's never too early to start. We're beginning of January, and it's a good time to start and get that in there. And again, don't plan huge things that you can't achieve.
Right. I think I read it takes 3 months to create a habit. So if you can give yourself 3 months of doing whatever it is you're going to do.
By the summer,
they'll
be ready to go.
You'll be good to go.
I love it. Jandy, thank you always for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you for having me. I
it.
appreciate it.
Stay tuned. Shantae Bradley next on the Signature Mike Show.
For decades, families and businesses have trusted F&M Bank to walk beside them. We know banking isn't just business, it's personal. That's why we've never aimed to be the biggest, just the most trusted. We're not loud or flashy, just a breath of fresh air in a noisy world. From Washington to Augusta, we're growing the right way by treating people right. F&M Bank, tradition you can trust, and peace of mind you can feel.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world do everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Because Butterflies Are Blue, a nonprofit founded by Shantae Bradley, dedicated to mentoring at-risk girls ages 8 to 18 in the CSRA area, focusing on self-esteem, life skills, and empowerment through programs, retreats, and community support to help them transform into strong, independent women. That is quite a testament, Shantae.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing. Wow. So great. Yeah, you reminded me that we have met before
Yes,
on some
we have.
really fun circumstances.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, we were at a concert together.
Yes, we were at the Belinda Davis.
The Whitney Houston tribute. Yeah, and we were having a good time.
So much fun. Yes, that's probably why you didn't remember it. You were having a lot.
I know. I was entertaining 50
Yes,
people as
yes,
well,
yes. It was so
my
much
mind
fun.
was elsewhere. But anyway, are you from Augusta?
I am from Augusta. Yes.
Okay.
Born
awesome.
and raised.
Awesome. Why did you begin this organization, Because Butterflies Are Blue?
Oh gosh. So I was an at-risk girl here from Augusta.
Okay.
I grew up in one of the worst project housing areas here.
Okay.
So I understand what at-risk is, just simply by going outside of my environment, seeing. And I've always been the friend that wanted to protect my friends. You know, come over here if your mom is in this situation, or come over here. And it's always been a passion. So as I grew into adulthood, I got into teaching, I got into child welfare, and it has been pulling at me for years. And then, you know, one day I started praying, you know, like, God, give it to me. I'm not sure how to start, where to start. There is no book to say how to start it and be perfect at it. And I just followed, you know, what God was pulling me to do, and here it is.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
have some special mentors yourself?
I did not. I had some people. I have an elementary school teacher that I've always held on to her voice, who told me as a young girl that I could be anything that I wanted to be. But other than that, I didn't have that. I felt like a lot of times growing up, I didn't have the voice that I wanted to be for my girls.
So you're self-motivated.
Absolutely.
And wow.
Absolutely.
And to have that
Yes.
experience. I've had certain
Absolutely.
experiences growing up as well that has pushed me to overachieve.
Absolutely.
And to want to
Right.
help others.
Right,
you know?
absolutely, yes.
Yeah. It feels good, doesn't it?
It feels great. It feels great, and it's making me, I feel so relatable to the girls, because when they are giving us problems and their traumas and different things, you know, it's like I can relate to that, and it helps me bond with them.
Of course,
Yes,
because they know, okay,
absolutely.
she went through this, and look
Absolutely,
at her, look at Shantae
absolutely.
today.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. You have, in the organization, you have role modeling, you have mentoring, you have education, tutoring. This one I really love, building self-esteem and love.
Oh.
If you don't love yourself first, how's anybody else going to love you?
Absolutely,
I learned that
absolutely.
a long time ago for
Yes,
myself personally.
yes.
I never knew it. Nobody taught me that.
Right.
But when I realized that one day, I don't think I liked myself at one point in my life, but once I got to know myself and like myself, things changed for me.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's one of the strong keys. I think Danny and I were talking about that. When you don't know your worth or your value, you definitely are subjected to a whole lot of other things, and you believe almost anything that someone else tells you. But when you know your worth and your value, you can make different decisions. You can start to grow in the areas, and that's one of the things that we really, really ponder on, is that self-esteem.
Awesome. I love your
Yes.
positive words.
Yes.
I
Oh.
love it. They resonate with me. I really
Thank
love
you.
it. Let's show a few pictures of some of
Okay.
your success stories that you
Okay.
have here. Take a look at some of these beautiful faces and smiles. Look at those girls. You can tell that you've changed the life of each one of
gosh.
those.
Oh.
Doesn't that feel great?
Yes, it does.
That's-
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Any certain success stories? Oh, there's another picture there with these girls. Yes. And that's you in the middle, right?
That's me.
And they're hugging on to you.
Yes.
They love you.
That's actually my VP and my best friend.
Okay.
Yep, they're part of the organization. They
Okay.
volunteer. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So you're a great, great team. And look at these fun girls. Oh my gosh. I love it. Again, it's just got to feel good to know that you are making a difference in these ladies'
Absolutely.
lives.
It's life-changing to be in a position of giving and caring. When I was once that girl and I was seeking that, it just means so much. So it's not just it's a calling, I would say. And I'm just very honored that God chose me to be the person that is giving the light of the world, just being the hands and feet of Him.
I love it.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure the more you do, the more you want to do, because this empowers you to want to do more.
Oh
I'm
gosh,
sure.
absolutely. So it is very much like when I went into this, and the people that support my team, Tish, who's out sick today, but we all went in it saying we're going to pour into these girls, we're going to make a difference. But it also, we're learning and healing and growing from them as well. So that part of it is most special to me.
Yes.
And just knowing that with that that we are part of making an impact. We are part of having girls to make better decisions.
Yes.
And so we hope to be around for a very long time.
I love it. And
Yes.
so you've grown it and you've expanded.
Yes, absolutely. So this is our 5th year. We right now we have 20 girls that we mentor, and some of those girls come back every year because they're like, we're not going anywhere. But we always do a recruitment for new girls every year, and we hope to have someone in a status that can really sow into us so that we can really grow and provide these girls with more opportunities, more resources, expose them to so much other things that
Right.
that we're not able to do right now. But it's growing, and we're welcoming
I'm
it.
sure you've set some goals. Things
Yes,
you
we
wanna do.
have. We have.
How can people get involved? First of all, we need to know how people, if there's a girl out there who needs help, how they can contact you, and also then tell us how us as the public can get involved and assist you to grow.
Okay, so we have a website. It's called BecauseButterfliesAreBlue.com. We would love for people to check out our website. It has pictures, it has upcoming events, things that we have done, success stories. It even has a section on why I support, because we want people to know, like, we people who support have a reason.
Yes.
And they can go on there if they want to volunteer. There's a form for that. If they want to donate, they can do it through the website as well. My personal information is on there. Please reach out and call me. I would love to have people who have other resources, other avenues, because we want to take Because Butterflies Are Blue on another level.
I gotcha. Well,
Yes.
and I think absolutely should, because I mean the pictures are a testament
Yes,
alone
yes.
that you are making a difference.
Yes,
that
yes,
is
we're
really
so
great.
grateful.
There are fundraising events, I guess people can see on the website.
Yeah, so we have had galas in the past, and we do, like for our retreat, we do fundraisers as well. We're always accepting donations and sponsorships and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So when we have an event, we do post it on our website so people can know and be a part of that.
Okay, and you'll be back on the show to talk more about that as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, great. You are good energy. You
Oh,
are
yeah,
good for me. We need to hang out.
Thank
We need
you.
to hang out a little
Absolutely,
bit.
yes.
I love it. Well, Shantae reached out to me via email, mike@signaturemike.com, and she's like, hey, I'd like to be on your show and present this. So we had a conversation. And so if you have a design dilemma, or if you have an organization that you would like to spotlight, email me. Let's talk about it, because we love our community outreach. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with a great design dilemma coming up next.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey-Michael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. Visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Design Dilemma brought to you by Stephanie Richardson of DNS Painting. Thank you for staying with us today. And thank you for writing in to Mike@signaturemike.com with your design dilemmas. I love, love, love helping you solve your problems, empowering you to make some decisions. Hopefully I can give you several options you can choose from. I don't like to be that designer that tells you have to do this. I don't know all of these people. Actually, I don't know any of these today. So I don't know your lifestyle. So I'm hoping I'm sometimes I'll ask questions to try to find the right fit, but how you live every day also helps determine some of the suggestions I make. But let's get started. Let me show you a picture here. Don and Julie in Aiken, they asked which rug should we go with. We are getting new trim. It's going to be higher trim, and it's going to be white. The wall color and the luxury vinyl plank that's on the floor will remain the same. So what I see here, and yes, it shows well on TV, you'll see the wall and the floor, it's kind of grayish. It's kind of that popular gray beige. So with that said, if you're looking at the TV screen, I like the one on the left only because I feel like the base of it has that gray beige in it. The one on the right I feel is just a little too white. It almost looks like somebody has sprinkled salt or pepper or salt or sugar all over the floor. It just looks a little too much to me. I love the texture of both of those because that will conceal any stains that you might not be able to clean out. I love the direction they're going. It looks like it has a little nap to it, not a shag, but a little texture if you're running around barefoot. I think that would feel really great as long as you get the right pad. But again, I like the base tone of the one on the left because I feel like it pulls in that gray beige that you have on the floor and on the walls. And I feel like the one on the right's too whitish and it's too busy, too much pattern, too much texture. So there's that one. The next one, take a look at that cutie. What can I do to make this better? Something seems off. Well, it's certainly not that cute little doggy. He's so cute. I love how he's posed in this picture. Honestly, there's one main thing you can do to solve this entire problem, and we talk about it on the show all the time. I talk about layering and grounding. The problem with this is all of that furniture is just floating on that floor. We're doing a lot of these floors in open floor plans, and the floors carry from one room to the other. So with that said, this room just doesn't feel grounded. We need a rug in this space to ground the heavy upholstery and those chairs and all of that. And I'm assuming where this dog is might be a dining area possibly. I don't know how you might want to use that. What I might recommend, if it's not, do the rug and ground everything, and you're probably going to need bigger than an 8x10. You're probably going to need a 9x12, maybe a 12x15. I don't know what the scale is of this room. You want all of the furniture to rest on that rug, and you want to ground all of that. That will help separate that space a little bit because it is so open. And then if you want to place a console where the face of it is facing as we're looking at it, then you could put some lamps on there for those chairs, and that might help separate and ground the space a little better as well. They make some great consoles that aren't terribly tall, so you could do one that's maybe 24 or 30 inches so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. But anyway, grouping and grounding, that is the main problem there. The next picture, Susan. She's a viewer in Virginia, and I say that because she watches our show on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. So thank you, Susan, for watching all the way up in Virginia. She's asking, should I put anything above the window? Should I leave it empty? My friends are saying to do nothing. Help! Exclamation point. So yes, there is a space up there, and I deal with this quite a bit. The first thing I would say is I would do a window treatment. Some of those Roman shades that I make all the time, those custom Roman shades, when they're pulled up, it acts as a nice little top treatment. But what you want to do, you want to install that. I would go up halfway between the top of the trim of that window and underneath that crown molding. I would go right in the middle there, and you don't want to go all the way up because it's going to look a little too silly. But I would create the Roman shade. I would do that. Use black outlining so that as it's down and comes into the window just a little bit, you don't want it to come down too far because you don't want to close off that window. With the black outlining, you won't see where that window ends when the light's coming through. It'll block all of that out. It'll make that window look taller, and it'll help fill up that space a little bit. You can certainly add something above those cabinets as well. If you feel like adding that window treatment, then you need something on the left and right. Decorative items. I remember back in the day we used to do a lot of greenery and grapevine wreaths. We'd pull them apart and roll them out. We don't do all of that. Dust collects and all of that. That was a very trendy thing back in the 90s, I think. But maybe something on top of the cabinets as well. You have the space there. You know, if you're ever remodeling or building, it's great to have those cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. And then again, your window treatment could help cover that. You could get a decorative iron piece or architectural item to place above the window. But again, I think my first thing is to add that window shade. And it can come down and cover the window if you ever need privacy or light filtering or something like that. So I hope that helps solve those problems. But please email me at mike@signaturemike.com if you have a design dilemma, or like Shantae, email me if you have an idea, if you want to see something on the show. I love hearing from you. Email me and just say hello. I watch the show. I always love that. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with my guest for the day.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home. Familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
Thanks for watching the show today. We had a lot of fun. We've laughed a lot, haven't we?
Yes, we
and with those 2 commercials, you know, we film live and we get those 2 minutes where the commercials you're watching, so we get to talk and have fun, and we've just been laughing, having a good time, as you can tell. That's what I love. Shantae, you said you live in Grovetown?
I do,
I
yes.
love, and F&M Bank this year is building a brand new location there in Grovetown. Yes, yeah. They are amazing. Just really, really great to work with. So easy. And again, sometimes it's uncomfortable to talk about money.
Right.
You know, so but you go into F&M Bank and they're your friends and you can talk and not to get embarrassed at all.
And laugh.
And laugh.
And laugh.
Yes, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, absolutely. And I love with your dedication and what you do and your experience and your life experiences that these girls are comfortable talking to you. Once they realize they're talking to someone, and then they're going to look up to you. You're just the role model that they want to look up to and they want to be.
Oh, I'm so honored. Yes.
Yeah, that's so great. So great. Well, thank you. Again, catch us on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. You can always check back and see episodes you might have missed. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I can't stress that enough. I do love hearing from you. Again, just say hello. Tell me what you like about the show. If you don't like the show, well, just don't watch it. But I don't want to hear about it. But I love hearing from you, no, seriously. So anyway, we loved having you. And please check out F&M Bank. And because butterflies are blue, check it out. Yeah. And we will see you next time on the Signature Mike Show. Let's wave bye to everybody. Bye. See you next time.
All right.